So what are we installing today, Freddie? Man, put some shoes on.
Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Yo, welcome back to another video. Today, I'm gonna be doing some random things. I got the JDM Speed bumper quick release things, the O-rings. That way I can make sure there's no gap between here. I mean, my front bumper is pretty beat up. With the mounting screw under here, it's split. I could fix it, you know, like plastic weld and whatnot, but it's one of the reasons why I haven't finished the body work and paint, because I'm just gonna get a completely different bumper. I'm thinking about doing the metal, like wide body, kind of like fender flares. I'm also going to be finishing up and making a tie down for the battery that I mounted in the trunk. I made the tray and all that other stuff and ran the wires. So today I'm going to be making the tie down part and installing this big old fuse here close to the battery in case something shorts out. It's just always good to have. I'm actually gonna start out on the battery tie down and the fuse, waiting to hear back about a bumper on Marketplace. So see, I'd rather wait to install the quick release if I want to get a new bumper, or if I'm gonna decide to fix this one. See, here is where I mounted my battery. I mounted it over here, kind of away from the side there. So in case, you know, when you're doing some slidey boy drifty stuff, sometimes the rear quarter comes close to stuff and I don't want to like hit something or have something hit me and short out the battery. Pretty clean in here. I mean, there's no rust or anything, it's just a bunch of dust. Maybe I'll vacuum this out while I'm at it. Oh, yep, there's the giveaway turbo. Make sure you go to my turbo giveaway video and watch the whole video, read the instructions, and enter to win this. Costs you nothing, just a little tiny bit of effort, you know, click a couple buttons, type some words. So check that out. So another cool thing I made, I took one of these LED lights, you know, they come in like the 6-pack on Amazon. And I took an old camera tripod and attached it to that so I can raise it up and down. I can turn it sideways and put it on the side of the car for like when I'm painting or whatever. But it's also good for when you're working on stuff like in the trunk. Just set it across there. And then bam, I got all the light I need. Same thing too, I slide this thing underneath the car when I'm working on stuff. It's LED, so this thing is durable. You can bang it around and drop it. See, look how durable these things are. So what I'm gonna do is either, I think on this side I'm gonna weld like a bracket coming off with a hole in it and a nut welded to the bottom. That way my bracket can sit across here and then bolt onto that. I might do the same thing on this side, just weld in a bracket. And I got a lot of this like round bar metal tubing and scrap metal pieces. I like to build stuff out of things I have just laying around. Alright, I got this bar cut. So I think my plan is to do a tab on both sides with like a nut or a rib nut or something with threads installed in it. And then this bar, I'll have a piece going down on each side. We'll also have a bracket with a hole in it, and then those two will meet together and you can just nut and bolt those together on both sides. And then for up here, I'm gonna weld a flat piece of metal to this side and this side, so it kind of holds it in place. And remember, if you're going to do any welding on your car, always disconnect your battery first, because otherwise you can fry electronics and stuff like that, and that's not going to be good. Alright, so I got a piece of flat stock, and then I welded a bolt on there, so it's got some, it's like a stud, and I'm going to put one on that side, and then when the piece goes on like this, that'll have little tabs on it, and it'll go right over those holes, and I can just put a nut on there and tie it down. Alright, so after I got the tabs with the studs welded in, I put the washer, these big thick washers I had, on the stud and bolted it down, and then I welded it to the end of a rod, so that way when the top part comes down, it'll go on there and bolt on. Alright, got the washers welded on. I'm going to clean up the welds a little bit and then paint it. Let's see how it fits. Alright, fits freaking good. I'm going back there. Once I bolt it down, this thing ain't going nowhere. The tray keeps it from going side to side. Then this will keep it held down. Doesn't look anything fancy, but the whole point of this build is to you know, pretty much build it with stuff I had laying around. This literally didn't cost me anything. Oh yeah, that ain't going nowhere. Alright, now it's time to install these quick release things on the bumper. So what I usually do is I'll take, like, I cut this piece of aluminum out, drill the hole. I'm gonna attach these on here to get the right, like, resistance. You don't want it too tight or too loose. And then once I have it just perfect, I'll use this as a template to put on my bumper and fender. That way I can get it even on both sides. Alright, so this is what it looks like. I just pretty much a flat piece of aluminum, put it on there and tensioned it, drilled the holes, and it's like perfect tension. So now I'll unbolt these and I'll use this as a template, put it up there and see where I want to drill my holes, and we should be good to go. Alright, so what I usually do is just take my jack and kind of jack up the bumper so it's, you know, kind of flush there. Don't mind these little circles, those are just tiny little dings and little areas I have to still do body work on. But pretty much just decide where you want this to go, if you want it like straight up and down or angled. I'm going to try to angle it to kind of match the line of the headlight. Trying to get it as centered as I can. So first I will get it where I want it on this side. I'll mark the holes, and then I will measure from like here to the hole and like here over to try to get it exact on the other side. Alright, got that side done. I measured out on this other side as best as I could. I drilled the first bottom hole, and then I'm gonna get everything looking right. And I'm not putting too much effort into this bumper because this thing is kind of in shitty shape. Who had before me, it was like trying to drill for license plates holes, and like the first set didn't work, and then like none of them line up straight. I don't know if you can see that. So whoever had the car before and did that, I assume there was alcohol involved with the install. But yeah, I plan on getting a different bumper. Figure since I'm going to change the bumper, I'm going to get something like an aftermarket one, something a little cooler. This is just a stock bumper with a lip on it, so doesn't look too bad. But I want something mo better. Alright. Got them bolt on. Got it as good as I could. Alright. Doesn't look too bad. Soon I'm going to be ordering some hood pins, some extra security for the hood, because I know these hood latches sometimes just don't work the greatest. I always hear people's hoods flying up. I don't want that to happen. But I'm going to call it for this video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit that like button, and I'll see you on the next one.